Since you're so fond of cricket, those sitting here at the Leadership Summit have seen Dr. Jaishankar bat on different kinds of pitches over the years. And when it's a flat pitch, his batting is more aggressive. And now when the pitch is trickier, it's good that you're more circumspect and allowing a lot of balls to go through. The theme of the program this year is transforming tomorrow from the lens of diplomacy and foreign affairs. What is the transformation that you're seeking, not just next year, but in time moving forward? And what does transforming tomorrow mean to you, Dr. Jaishankar?
Obviously transforming tomorrow can have a variety of meanings to each person in their own profession or their calling. Or as an Indian, I can think of what tomorrow would mean for India. So if I were to put it all together, clearly all of us would like to see tomorrow an India which would be economically much stronger, which would technologically be much more so. And I feel, people don't always make that correlation as strongly as they do, which would, build up its manufacturing. That too is a conviction I hold very deeply, that, we should be an industrial power. But from my particular perspective, tomorrow where we are actually able to navigate what I foresee as almost a generation of uncertainty. After all, look at it this way. Many of the assumptions that we held just a few years ago, perhaps the key assumptions are all a question mark. We had an assumption that globalization is here to stay. It is, in a manner of speaking, but it is under severe challenge in many ways. We had an assumption that the United States will always be a stabilizer of the international system. I think that's a very questionable assumption now. We had an assumption, for example, that West Asia, the Middle East, those problems will never change, the landscape will never change. It has undergone a radical change. We had an assumption that technology would be a great unifier. Technology could actually end up as a great fragmenter. So when you look at many of these issues, I think there are really so many uncertainties out there. The best way of dealing with tomorrow, I would say, is capability, capability, and capability. The world will change around us because often people expect, clarity, and it's like, if you only please so-and-so person, if you only did such and such a thing, it's so, today, so intricate and often so contradictory that the safest thing to bet on is capability. If you have capability, you can handle contingencies. Because there will be contingencies, there will be unforeseen circumstances, with growing frequency and growing rapidity and growing seriousness. So, to me, when I look at tomorrow, and particularly one looks at what artificial intelligence threatens to bring or expects to bring, I think we'll be in for a change of a kind which we can't even imagine.